Thank you for being a bitch. Traveling around the road and back again. And haunted to you. Just for you guys. Electric heaters make great housewarming gifts.
I got a tip for you. Don't eat yellow snow.
How about when Googling grandfather clock, it's very important not to forget the L. I fucked that one up. But it's still. Just think about it.
Oh, we can promote
the merch. Yeah.
The merchandise.
The merch, buddy. No better sign of an ego walking around with your own face on you.
That's right. I want your wearing my face on your chest.
Your
Yeah.
English.
That was
that was coffee. That was the early morning coffee.
No, that was lack of coffee.
Oh, lack of coffee. Yeah.
Now it would be
yeah. Get a little coffee in us.
Gotta love that dark roast.
Mm-hmm.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. Go it.
Go it.
Go it.
Go it. Welcome back. Welcome to another episode of Jay and Dave. Nope. In case you're wondering, the internet has not kicked us off yet. We're still here.
We are still.
We're gonna still be here. This is episode whatever the fuck episode it's gonna be.
I don't know.
Oh, what we didn't film? Shit.
What?
We didn't film a promo for the next episode coming up.
Oh.
We'll do that after.
Next episode is coming up, guys.
Yeah. But this episode is going in today. Yeah. We'll do that. We'll do that after.
It'll be weeks later.
We'll do that in the intermission.
That's right.
We have an intermission, right? That's what it's called.
That's when the commercials come.
Yeah. We do it during the commercial break. That's how good we are too. We only need one take to just bang off a fucking promo just like that. You know, it only takes us, if the promo's a minute 15, it takes us a minute 15.
That's right.
You know?
One take.
Also with my wife, it takes me about a minute 15. That's what. Wait. No. Sorry. We can delete that part. Let's edit that out.
Minute 15 for what, Dave?
You know, whatever.
Cuddling, foreplay, the main event, and a nap?
Yes, all of it. All of that.
Oh, and a sandwich.
Yep.
What kind of sandwich?
Sandwich?
Sandwich.
Montreal smoked meat, bro.
Ooh.
With a pickle on the side.
Okay.
You know, with some Grey Poupon.
You know what? I'm not mad at you.
Yeah, because that's
I'm not mad.
Yo, and just like
with some provolone.
When they're like this fat, you know when they fucking go to like Druxies or some shit.
Oh god.
And they slice that sandwich up for you and they give it to you, and you can almost not fit the fucking thing in your mouth. That's how I like it. I know people are there. Yo,
you got to do the smush though.
My neighbor, I know. Yo, my neighbor across the street. I don't even know if he watches this. He's retired age and whatever, but yo, he's from Montreal. Oh, yeah? And he's such a Montreal smoked meat snob. You know, if I told him,
he's one of those,
if I'm talking about Druxies Montreal smoked meat and it's so good, he'd literally be staring at me like,
it's not from Montreal.
It's not from Montreal. It ain't real. Pamplemousse.
No.
The bibliothèque. You know, he says.
Bibliothèque.
Yeah, he says accent aigu.
Library.
Yeah, exactly. He starts swearing at me and fucking...
Bibliotech.
Exactly.
Don't you love those kind of words? Bibliotech.
Bibliotech. That's why I say
it. Sounds so cool. But
Bibliotech and pamplemousse are my two favorite French words. That's why I say them. They're one of the two that I don't need to remember. And accent aigu. There's a girl at work.
Accent aigu.
There's a girl at work. I call her accent aigu. That's just our little thing. She's from Quebec. And she swears like a trucker, man. She's amazing. Like, because she's like in Quebec, especially where she's from. She's like, people are not sensitive like this. The way we talk to each other are so she gravitates to us because we speak.
It's like, hey, you piece of shit.
Yeah, hey, what up, piece of shit? You know, she's like, what up, fucker? You know, like,
what up, fuckface?
Yeah, I call her accent aigu. Like, and that's just a nickname I've had for her forever. Please don't get mad.
Tabarnak.
Yeah, don't get mad. And the Dave's racist against French people or whatever. She likes it. It's a fun nickname. It's all for fun. It ain't. Don't mess around with nobody else who I don't know. I know her. Don't get mad.
Don't get mad.
If you are mad, you could write something in the comments.
Go it.
Oh, that's a new one. They haven't even heard this yet.
Go it. Well, they will.
The viewing public, unless they've seen our promos.
Well, they must. They're our fans.
There was a promo we did last week where we were doing bigthings.com.
Go it.
And I was trying to tell them to go get it, and I was trying to say do it all at the same time, and I just ended up saying go it. And now it's turned into a thing between me and this fucker.
Yeah.
Now we just keep on yelling go it at people.
It's the new slogan.
Yeah.
So, you know.
There's gonna be a shirt. If you want to go to bigthings.com and get a shirt, there's going to be a shirt with the hand pointing, and it's just going to say, go it.
That's right.
Boom. More merch.
More merch.
It's to save the world, buddy. Okay, I've come in hot.
One shirt at a time.
I don't think I've let you speak yet. I came into this episode hot.
Well, if they've watched the show, they know that you don't shut up.
Yeah.
Just Dave.
Blah, 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 blah.
Sorry. Is that the baby shark?
Yeah.
Baby shark.
Yeah. You can tell we have kids. Fucking. Yo.
No, you have kids?
One that I know of.
I don't have kids.
The one that I acknowledge. I have one that I acknowledge.
One that you know about.
I have only one that I acknowledge.
One that Maury hasn't tracked you down.
The other ones they're just out there in Cuba somewhere.
You just don't answer the letter from Maury.
There might be one in Barbados.
See how he's not paying attention to me?
Maury.
Yeah. You are the father.
I've moved.
Maury Povich.
I've moved so many times that he can't
Exactly.
can't find me.
You ever watch that? Yeah? Where those guys go on there and it's like, you're not the father, and then they start doing the moonwalk.
Yeah. They dance in.
It's like, I am the father.
And they start rubbing it into like the girl's face.
And then the girl's
dancing in front of her, and she's like, "Oh my god, who can it be?"
She's bawling, and it's like, "Oh, who can it be?" It's like, well, when you opened your legs, you should have been like, "Can I get your name?"
Yo, exactly. Yo, the fun part of those episodes where the guy doesn't turn out to be the father is they sometimes bring out 4 or 5 dudes.
Oh, dude, that's
so imagine in the span of a month. Let's call it a month. I'm being generous. In the span of a month, when you could have conceived, it could have been 4 or 5 dudes. You know, sometimes all up to 10. I've seen like
could have been all of them.
I've seen the couch. Yeah, I mean, but that's my point. The point is she fucked them all. And she doesn't know which one in this month is the one that conceived the baby.
Yeah.
And so now they're all coming on Maury. They're dancing. They're all doing the moonwalk. It's 10 of them, and none of them are the father. And she's crying, and they're dancing in front of her. They're all high-fiving. All of a sudden, they're all best friends. You know?
No.
They're all high-fiving.
Right before
they're going out for beer and
a
wings.
week before the show, they go and get dance lessons.
Yeah.
It's like, this is my finishing move. Like the touchdown dance.
Yeah.
And I might get to use it. Or I might not.
Yeah.
If you get a phone call back, I got to use.
What's the one that everybody is doing nowadays? Is it gritty? Is it called a gritty or something?
Like, dude, I can't keep up with them.
I don't know. I know because John Morant, somebody was doing the gritty in like game 1 of their series, and then John Morant ended up winning the series. His team ended up winning the series, and right at the end when all the cameras were on him, he did it back. So it was like. The only reason I think it's called a gritty, I'm probably getting this wrong because I'm fucking 44 years old and I don't know these things. But the only reason I know what that is because of that. Because of that, like, gritty feud or something they had. They did it. He did it back to him on purpose because they did it in a game 1.
Dude, I can't keep up with these dances. And some of them are so stupid. It's like,
you need TikTok.
Are you serious? Like,
yeah.
What kind of dance is this?
I don't think dancing is dancing anymore. It's not.
No.
It's not dancing. It's like you got to just do a move long enough to put it on TikTok and hope that
Try
it
to go
runs
viral.
wild, and then that becomes the dance move. You know, the one where they're doing this one, the floss, and the one where they're jumping with their leg.
Well, those aren't actually. Those are from the game Fortnite. So
is that where they came from?
Yeah. So Fortnite has a whole bunch of like emoji dances that your character can do.
Oh, really?
So that's where all those stupid dances come from.
Oh, fuck. See, I didn't even know that shit. I thought that, but they all, like, it became popular for, like, 6 months. Everybody was flossing everywhere.
Well, Fortnite was on top of the world before COVID.
I guess so, eh?
Yeah. Well, they were.
Yeah, fuck, man. I didn't even know that shit. Like,
yeah.
You know, somebody asked me the other day, is Noel old enough to play Fortnite yet? And I'm like, what? Like, is it 5-year-olds, like, they can start that shit already?
Dude, all kind of kids play Fortnite.
I don't think I don't know.
I mean,
I'm not letting her on, like, I'm not letting her on a video game like that where all I see is kids, they can't even leave a phone alone.
No.
I'm not letting her on that for a little while, I don't think.
See, my kids, it's going to be Mario Kart.
Yeah, Mario Kart's a good game.
That's right.
It's fun.
And if I do let them play a shoot 'em up game, it's going to be none other than GoldenEye.
Oh, you got the console? You got the old school?
I do have a Nintendo.
Yeah.
I don't have the game.
That deserves a clap.
I don't have the game, but I have the console.
Well, you'll be able to find the game.
Yeah, I know.
As long as you have the console. Yeah.
Flea market.
Yeah. And they have those games now that have like fucking 30 games on them.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, I'll get one of those, like, it's a computer program, but you can still play the same game.
Yeah, and it's got like 30 different games on it. Because I went to a buddy's house who did that, put it on, and had every game on there, man. I was so happy. I had the original Mario.
Because you know what you do? What guys do now is they buy the old school stand. Yeah. And then they put that in it. Yeah. And then there's like 30 games in there. And you can play like the old school arcade.
Like an arcade, yeah. Our buddy Kyle has that.
Oh yeah.
He has one in his basement.
Nice.
He's got the old arcade game, and it literally has like maybe 50 games on it or something.
That's awesome.
We play a version of like NBA Jam every time we go to his house. Yeah. It just goes by country though. It's not like it's not the NBA Jam with the teams.
Okay.
It's the exact same game, except it goes by countries. So it's like, but it's still fun. We just go there. So now you're standing side by side, hitting the buttons and fucking running around. Yo, man, it's good. It brings back old memories of the arcade, man. Me.
Shout out to Cal, bitch ass that won our football pool like 3 years in a row. Yeah. Bastard.
And never stopped talking about it.
I know.
Yo, he came with one of the best fucking jokes, the best like things. He texted me one time, or I don't know if it was the group chat.
It was the group chat.
And he texts, and he's like, "Yo, guys, I need your names and addresses and whatever and stuff." And so the first thing in my mind is like, okay, he's having like some kind of party, or like maybe his daughter's something happening, and he wants to send us invites or something. And he's waiting. You can tell he's waiting. Somebody's like, "Oh, why? What's going on?" And he put, "Yo, I need to put you guys down as on my income tax as income, because I just keep taking you motherfuckers money every year." I was like, "Yo, that was the best setup joke
No. I'll give him the best one he had. Other than that one, was when he had dinner with the belt.
Oh yeah.
It's like you see this romantic dinner setup.
Like he took a video,
and it's like him having dinner with the belt.
With the belt,
like,
yeah,
dude. You know how much I hate you, but that was a good one.
Yeah, it was good. He actually sat down. He put a steak in front of it.
Yeah.
And everything, and he sat down and had like candlelight dinner with the belt.
Yeah.
Because when you won our football pool, we got a belt. We all dropped $50 or whatever to buy a championship belt. I actually have the belt sitting back there. Yeah. Because we have to do another pool this year. We took a hiatus for a couple years on the pool.
Yeah, we got to do this year.
But this year we're gonna start it up again. NFL season's coming up, buddy. We'll start that shit up and we'll get it running.
Oh yes, can't wait.
Yeah, man. A full on NFL season. Get back into the pool. That'll be fun. Get the shit talk going again. Kyle's down.
Oh, trust me.
Yeah, man. We'll get to grab a couple guys. We'll grab like 10 guys. Oh, I know a few guys who will jump in already. We'll already have like eight returning guys.
Yeah, I know. We can. That's not a problem getting people.
Yeah, easily fill the slots. Yeah.
It's not a problem getting the people so I can take their money. I'm gonna win this year.
Yo, I won.
I know.
I went to the finals twice, and then lost, and then I finally won that year after Kyle. Kyle came and gave me the belt. and I never let him forget it. But the thing is, you can't even out shit talk this guy.
Yeah.
Because he just keeps talking about the titles he won in the past.
I know.
He's like, he didn't win 3. I think he won 2 because back to back. He keeps saying, "Yo, back to back, back to back." He just keeps yelling back to back.
Was it 2?
At whatever argument you yell, he just yells back to back.
I swear he won 1 and then.
But not.
It wasn't together.
If he's won 3, he may have won 3, but he.
I'm giving him too much credit. You won 2.
He only got the back to back. He just keeps on yelling out back to back.
Yeah. He wanted to be 3 times, but that didn't happen.
Nope. It may have happened, but not back to back to back.
No, it didn't happen 3 in a row.
Yeah, fuck that. Doesn't count.
We cut that off.
Yeah. That
was the year I was like, you know what? I don't care who they are. I'm giving you my players. Just as long as that guy don't win.
Yeah. You'll make a trade for like some dude on the injured list and
yeah, exactly.
You send me Tom Brady.
I know. Send you my top running back and my top receiver for nobody.
Shit.
I just release them and tell you. I just released some players. You want to pick them up?
Yeah. And at 6 a.m. I'm on there. The fucking thing with Kyle is at 6 a.m. this motherfucker was on there all the time too, man.
No, it wasn't 6. I think the rollover time was like 9. It was like in the morning sometime. It was weird because I'd come home and it'd be like, okay, I got half hour.
Yeah.
And then like I would let half hour go by and then go on there maybe like 2 minutes afterwards. And then it's like, Kyle took this guy. Kyle took this guy. It's like, yo,
yeah. He's on there right at 9, just refreshing.
No, what you gotta do is I learned a little trick. Maybe I shouldn't tell you, but whatever. You set your clock.
Now the world will know.
Like 5 minutes ahead.
Yeah.
And then it lets you go in there. You can't do it too much.
Yeah.
If you do it 5, it's like a,
It's like a little window.
So it's like I get the little upper hand.
Yeah.
We'll see if it works this year.
Yeah. Have you ever won?
I will this year.
So it hasn't quite worked yet. Your upper hand hasn't quite worked yet.
No.
But you are one of those assholes that are on there all the fucking time.
I am one of those assholes. And I'm one of those assholes that takes players and just leaves them on the bench.
Yeah. You scoop them up just so nobody else can get them.
Trust me. I remember one year I had like 5 running backs.
Yeah.
And like people were like, yo,
trade
me this person. And I was like,
no.
I need him for week 14.
Yeah.
So
this guy's got a bye on week 14. So
when week 14 comes, you can hit me up.
I'm like, bro, it's week 2.
Yeah, fuck you.
I gotta wait. I gotta wait fucking 12 weeks.
That's right. And then I might not want to trade him after 12 weeks. So
because then he's doing good.
Well, no. I have to know how you're doing. Because in 12 weeks you're ahead of me, or you're just trailing me.
Yeah.
It's like that trading guy.
No, yeah. You're not sending to a guy right behind
you. It's like, hold on a second.
Yeah.
You're too close. You're too close! Too close, bro. Who's that?
I don't know.
You don't remember the Too Close?
No. Who's that?
Making the Band. And with what was that guy?
The Puff Daddy show?
Yeah.
Yeah. The Making the Band.
But there was a episode where, what was this? Dylon. He's
Dylon.
Like, yes. So
fucking.
So he's like, who's the 5 best rappers? Dylon. I'm making fun of him, but
yeah. Well, his name is fucking Dylon.
But Dave Chappelle did a skit on him.
Yeah.
And there was a part where Wyclef came into the studio.
Yeah.
And
like actual Wyclef?
It was actual, but it was Dave Chappelle.
Yeah. Okay.
Comes in the studio and there was an altercation and they had a fight. But what this guy did is he made Dylon fight Wyclef. And then that's the part where it's like he comes into Dylon's, in the booth and Dave Chappelle.
Yeah.
I spit hot fire. And then Wyclef comes in like, yo, what are you doing here? And then he turns it. He's like, you're too close. He starts choking him. You're too close. Gives him the Spreewell.
Yeah, the Spreewell. Oh, yo, what a reference. Yo, that's a wicked reference.
Yeah,
Trail Spreewell.
For you older cats.
People who were watching basketball in the 90s.
Yeah.
Yo, Spreewell choked out his coach.
Yeah, trust me. Then that for like the whole year after that, it was like I never said to anybody, yo, I'm gonna choke you out. It's like, yo, Reggie, you're gonna get spree weld.
Yeah, you're gonna get spree weld.
And they'd be
that was everybody, man.
They look at you like, oh fuck, he's gonna choke the shit out of me.
He's gonna choke the shit out of me. I remember,
because the story is spree weld choked the shit out of his coach.
That's exactly. They had some disagreement, and he fucking apparently grabbed him by
the neck
and even lifted him just a little bit, but choked him, like gave him a good choke. It wasn't just like a quick thing. He choked him for a little bit. Let him go. It might have been like 5 to 8 seconds or something, but that's a long time to squeeze somebody's neck.
Oh, trust me.
You know what I mean?
Be gasping for air. 8 seconds when you're gasping for
especially
air.
when you're like
is minutes.
Like in the 60s older white man.
Oh yeah.
Or older anybody in the 60s.
Well,
and a young, pure fit basketball player, is choking the shit out of you, and his hands are fucking this big.
Exactly.
And they're wrapped all the way around your neck. Yeah.
He's got some big basketball hands that just touch the back of your neck.
They touch the back of your neck. Yeah, you can fucking squeeze all the way around, like I can do my wrist.
Like imagine Shaq is choking you, dude. You're dead.
You can be dead if he decides.
Actually, he's not even choking you. He's choking you and he's suffocating you because his hand is the size of your face. Yeah, it's just like.
Yo, I remember. Do you remember the basketball? Again, we're going old school here. Do you remember the basketball KFC? Used to give out. You bought like a bucket of chicken, and they sent you a basketball, but it had a print of Shaq's hand on it. And it was an actual size basketball, but the rubber ones, the one you can just pump up and blow up. Yeah. Those rubber ones. Everybody had the rubber ones.
Cheap ones.
Yeah. So they were giving it away when you bought a bucket of chicken, but it had a print of Shaq's hand on it. Yeah. And it took up half of the basketball, guy. Dude. It was huge. We'd put our hand up against it, and his hand was like this much more than your hand.
I went to...
It was like 2 of my hands, literally.
C&E, and they had a display of Shaq's shoe.
Oh, yes. I saw that, yeah.
So, like, dude, I'm not a small person.
Yeah.
Tell me why I could get inside Shaq's shoe and lace it up. And be like,
and even, there was an old Jason who lived
in my head.
Yeah.
I'm like, hey, what's up, guys?
But you can say the rhyme. There was an old Jason who lived in a shoe.
The shoe was like, yo.
Yeah, the shoe was huge, man.
Shoot, like, talk about 2-tile.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean?
Yo, Shaq was 3-tile, guy.
Oh, trust me. That shoe was like, it wouldn't be 3-tile. That's a boat, guy.
Yeah,
you throw that shit in the water.
The whole canoe.
Start paddling, like, yo, you ain't never gonna sink. That shoe floating forever.
Yo, man. I even saw a photo of Shaq online. It was just the angle that they took it at. Because he was sitting on a bench. And, the guy's shoe looks like he's, like, skis. He looked like he's sitting there wearing 2 skis. Because you can just see him sitting on the bench like this. Like like a park bench. He was wearing like a dress shoe. Yeah. So it came to a little point too, kind of. So when your foot is this long and the shoe has to come to a point, you still have to add another this much onto it.
To get the big toe in.
So he's size 23 or whatever. He's size fucking 23 and you have to add on another 6 inches for a Shaq foot to make it pointy. I swear to God, the fucking looks like he's wearing skis. It looks like he's wearing 2 fucking... snowboards on each feet.
Not even canoes.
Yeah.
You got 2 luges.
2 canoes. This fucking guy. Whatever. That shit.
2 bobsled.
I remember playing basketball with those rubber balls.
Oh, I hated those things.
They'd always fucking jam my fingers or like pull the skin from your nail. Like just because if you try to steal the ball close to the ground, they're rubber, so it had 0 give. It just latch to your skin,
dude.
And pull the whole fucking skin off.
I hate shooting those balls. It's like, yo, if you didn't get a perfect swish, it was tong, tong.
The loud ass noise.
You had to aim for the back iron for it to do that ding and go down. Because if you tried to switch it, tong, tong, tong. It's like,
those balls were funny because if you happen to overpump it just a little bit and you dribble hard, boom, it would fucking shoot off into the atmosphere, man.
They're like helium.
Fucking balls made of rubber. That's exactly what it was made of. Made of rubber, and it had the little dots on it. Oh. But you ever had one that got so smooth, you played with it so much, and it got so smooth that you pass the ball to somebody and just slip through their hands and shit?
Trust me.
It went from being so sticky to having 0 grip on anything. And having no markings, no anything. All the rubber just went off of it, and it was just an orange blob.
Yeah, just a smooth ball.
Yeah, that shit, I remember, because at one point, that's the only basketball I had, because...
dude.
And I was so happy to get the new one from KFC with Shaq's hand on it. We played with it for a week, and Shaq's hand was gone because you couldn't see it. And then after like a few weeks, it was just
what's funny?
Smooth ass piece of rubber.
You're probably playing with that basketball, and then all of a sudden you look at Shaq's hand, it's got a whole bunch of dots on it because The rubber's
the rubber's wearing down. Yeah, that's exactly. Oh, shit.
Good old days.
Good old days, man. Are we going to cut this segment now or do show and tell first and then...
Where are we at? I mean, we can do show and tell or...
All right.
Some footage in there.
Let's do a little show and tell. I'll go first this time.
Yes.
This is one I wanted to show you. I was in Winners. Just walking through Winners. Every so often has these fucking gems. Where I walked into Winners and I just make sure and pop through the toy section.
Yeah.
You know, and usually if I'm with my daughter, we're guaranteed we're going there.
Yeah.
Looking for something. But I found this gem just sitting in the back there.
Ooh,
look at this. Old school Batman series characters, man. The old school Joker, to me, is still one of the best Jokers ever. You know, and then the whole old school set. This is such a thing. Old school Penguin, the cat one. Oh man, I was so happy when I found this guy. Like it's such a retro. It's such a retro thing. I'm sure it's made. It's not like made back then and being sold, but it's still just, I don't know. I just lost my mind and I had to buy it one time. You know.
Well, I guarantee you that's gonna be hard to find.
Yeah, that's what I'm hoping for. Yeah. Especially like the 1960s Batman thing. You don't see a lot of these things. We talked about this on a previous episode when we were showing you the Batmobiles and how much people wanted to get their hands on the retro Batmobile, the one from the show that we ended up buying like 2 or 3 extra because they just happened to be there. So and they're already gone up $80-$90, right?
If you're looking for one,
holler at us.
Holler.
You know, holler down in the comments or hit our email up.
Well, what I got today is my favorite X-Men. So, I wasn't a fan of Wolverine like everybody else. Like, everybody likes Wolverine. Yeah, he's good. I like the healing. But my guy was...
Oh, yeah, the Colossus. We were talking about this on another previous episode.
Colossus. Look at that. Look at that boy.
Yo, that's wicked. Because I remember when I showed the combo version.
Look at that. I know.
And then you told me you had the single version, and I was still jealous, even though I have a combo version.
Look at that guy. Look at that.
Yo, that's fucking wicked, man.
Yo, trust me.
Yeah. Yo.
It's like one of my...
This is the kind of one, too, you can, like eventually, if you ever want to, you can take it out and just have them standing on a pose with the stand.
Not going to happen.
I know it's not going to happen.
I'm an inbox, on card.
Yeah, the inbox kind of guy.
Yeah. But yeah, man, when I found this, dude, I was like so happy.
Yo, that's
like one of my favorite.
That's amazing.
Favorite characters. Yeah. I just like the metal skin.
Yeah, exactly. The box that I have is the Juggernaut and Colossus combo that I have. But getting them singly like that, and that especially in that packaging, what is that packaging called? Select.
Selects, yeah.
Yeah, the Select package. Oh fuck, that's so cool, man. That's such a cool piece.
Yeah, trust me.
Yeah, man. That's wicked. Yo, so anyhow. We squeezed in the...
Squeeze it in!
Squeezed in the show and tell for that little thing.
Do it. Go it.
Yeah.
Go it.
Go it. You know? Right now, we're going to hear a word from our sponsors. Yo, what up?
Go it.
Go
Go it.
Go it.
Go it.
What he's telling you to go it is go get your Jay and Dave merch.
Woo!
Look at that. Look at that. Fresh, buddy. That looks fresh.
Some sexy faces.
Like I said, who wouldn't want to wear those two faces on their body?
Well, rock stars.
Go it.
Rock stars.
Yeah. Go to bigtings.com for your Jay and Dave merch. BIGTINGZ.com.
That's right.
And go get it.
Go get your t-shirts.
And your sweaters.
And everything else.
Everything. You can even... Can they request shit? Like, can somebody put a request when they go to Big Things?
Sure.
I should talk to the camera. Is it... they
just got to hit up the email, which is bigtings083@gmail.
Yeah. And then you can put your request in if you want the awesome print of the Jay and Dave on your body. The big things email he just said. Ask for it.
That's right.
Ask and thou shalt receive.
Go it.
Go it.
Go it.
Go it.
Go it.
Go it.
Go it. Go it. Go it. Go it. Go it.
I'm breathing up on the camera, guy.
Whatever.
Or your wolf breath.
That's right. Blow your fucking house down. As long as it's not brick.
He's gonna huff and puff.
And blow it down.
And go it down.
Go it.
Go it.
Go it.
Go it.
4, 3, 2, ho! And we're back.
And we're back.
Go it.
Shout out BigThings.com, our sponsor.
Go
right
it.
now.
Go it.
The shirts. Look at it. I don't know if I mentioned it yet.
Come on.
Look at the merch, buddy. Look at the merch. Come on.
Come on.
You guys, you got to go out and get the merch.
You gotta go get it.
Look at this shirt. Come on. Who wouldn't want to rock
those handsome faces?
That shirt. Exactly. These fucking, the handsome face and Jay is on there. Like,
huh?
What?
It's like, hold on a second. Now it's a perfect shirt right now. Look. Perfect. Yeah, it is.
That's perfect for one of those like gag shirts. Now look at it. Now it's a shirt that everybody wants to wear. If you want to wear it's like me wearing a Kool-Aid shirt. It's like a gag shirt. So if it was just that, it would just be like a.
Oh yeah, that's great. Now it's a barf shirt.
Nope. Now look at it. Now it's just a fucking. People are like, yo, I want that face. If we block this off, then it becomes a bestseller. But you are part of the show too. So we got.
When we sell the shirt, just how it is, you gotta comes with a barf bag.
Exactly, because when you see this,
you look on this side.
You see this.
When you see blue, you're like,
yeah, no, not really. Look, if we did this,
you see red, you're like, yo.
No, red means stop.
No, red means sunshine.
Does it?
Pussy willow.
Red means pussy willow.
Yeah. You know what pussy willows are? Those little things that you blow.
Is that what they're all? I thought those were dandelions. They're just dead dandelions.
Those are pussy willows.
That's what they're called when they're dead?
No, that's do you know what a pussy willow is?
No. That's what I'm saying.
It's like a long, green stem, and at the top it's got this brown, it almost looks like a hot dog. And the little seeds that fly off.
Oh shit! I know. Yeah, I know what those are.
Okay.
Pussy all right. Yeah. So when you look at this face, you think of a long stem and a hot dog at the end or something. That's
no.
Those things. Yeah, that's what you think. It looked like a hot dog on a stick that you can just fucking.
Like a pogo?
Yeah, pogo. That's what. When you look at this face on this side.
Everybody loves pogo.
You can think of pogo. Except my daughter. Right? My daughter's weird, man. I bought her the pogos because I fucking love them.
Yeah, they're great.
I bought them. You cook them in the oven, whatever. And she likes hot dogs. She likes hot dogs. So I gave it to her. She ate like 4 bites and she's like, Daddy, I don't like this. I think it might just be the hot dog that's in it. Maybe she doesn't like her.
See, kids are weird.
Yeah, what the fuck, man? I'm like, pogo, man. It's so good.
My son loves meatballs.
Yeah.
Hates hamburgers.
What?
No,
really? Yeah.
It makes no sense.
Yeah, it's weird, eh?
It's like, dude,
fucking kids.
The same meat that's in a meatball, it's in a circle, is in a hamburger, which is flat.
Yeah.
It's like, no, Daddy, it's not the same.
He doesn't like it.
I don't like it.
Do you guys make your own meatballs, or do you buy like the ones?
No, we make our own meatballs.
Yeah.
We make our own hamburgers, and he won't.
So it's the same shit.
It's exactly the same
shit.
It's just one is flattened and one is round, and he's like, no.
Fucking kids, man. I think they're put on Earth to fuck with us a little bit. They're put on Earth to test the people who don't want to commit murder. They're here for us to build tolerance, not to kill somebody. Because if you can deal with your toddler and all the shit that comes with them. I mean, listen, we love them to death. We're not trying to make it sound like we hate our fucking kids.
Speak for yourself.
But
sometimes I hate those little bastards. But just sometimes,
but they do test your patience.
That right? Red line moment, and then you just gotta woo-sa, and rub the earlobes, woo-sa.
See, they teach you.
Woo-sa.
They teach you how to do that. Because imagine if anybody else fucked with you like that. You would snap and fucking beat the shit out of them or something like that. You just can't do these because they're little humans and and you're not allowed to beat the shit out of kids apparently now.
What's the difference?
Yeah.
The difference is they just get an ass whooping and I'm calm.
Yeah.
All right. Woo, I'm good here.
Yeah. Come here. All right. Yeah. Come here. I told you. You know what? Do that.
You know? The
syllable licks.
I was like, Mom, just one word answers, please.
Yeah. Yes or no?
You know?
Yeah.
Because when it's like, you got to explain, it's like, yo, she could talk.
We'd get, my mom would, like, all the cuss was, your mother cunt, like to do this. And I used to be like, mother cunt? You know, like, I remember that's where I learned that.
And the worst part about it
I was young. Did your mom ever say that?
Yeah.
Your parents?
But the worst part about that, Dave, when they're talking to you normally, don't they abbreviate everything?
Yeah.
And then when they're beating you, it's full sentences,
words,
full words,
words,
and full pronunciation. Like if there's a T, the T is getting pronounced
and slapped, and you catch a slap for the T.
You know what I mean? But then when they talk normally, it's like they just overlook certain letters in the words.
Yeah,
and
they
it's
just
like
make up their own words and just keep going. And then you're supposed to understand, and then you get licks for not understanding.
Yeah. You know?
Oh my God!
Like how do you short a word that's already short?
I don't know, man. Ask her Caribbean mama.
Yeah. True.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah.
And then like my mom, true.
Yeah.
Chew. I was like, chew?
Yeah.
Are you saying chew? No. True. You get it with the slap.
And you got
true.
And you got it twice. Oh my God.
Oh.
Good fucking times.
Yeah,
hey, we were having a conversation during the break, about the special cigarettes.
Oh yes.
About the funky cigarettes or whatever they're called. The jazz. Call them the jazz cigarettes.
Jazz.
We're having a conversation about jazz cigarettes.
Okay, I got a story, I guess.
But that's what it is. I want him to get to his story. This is a good.
So, went on a trip, and I went to Bahamas.
Yeah.
Okay. Beautiful island.
Oh yeah.
And every day we used to go rent jet skis from the jet ski guy.
Yeah.
Take them and whiz around. And the thing about Bahamas is there's a whole bunch of little islands.
Yep.
So this guy got it in my head. He's like, yo, there's a new beach over there. It's like, what? But he was always like, stay where I can see you.
Yeah.
But I'm like, dude, you can't tell me there's a new beach on that island.
Yeah.
And you tell me to stay. Yeah. So, dude, I took off, guy. Went to the island and tried to find this new beach that didn't exist.
Yeah.
Maybe it was on the other side. I didn't go around the island.
Yeah.
Whatnot. So, it's like we come back and we're talking. And, I asked this guy, where can I get some jasmine? Is it jazz? What? Jazz?
Jazz cigarettes?
Jazz.
The jazz cigarettes.
And he's like,
weed, man. We're talking about weed for all you fuckers who can't figure it out.
So he's like, yo, I want you to come back here at like 3 o'clock.
Yeah.
All right? He's like, bring me $30.
Yeah.
So.
For your jazz cigarettes.
Cool?
Yeah.
Because I think he was done at 3, right?
Yeah.
He's like, yo, my boy is going to come meet you. Whatnot. So I was there with my buddy.
Yeah.
And he's like, yo, I'm going to go out to meet this guy. So he goes out to the picnic bench and he's sitting down there. And he's like, yo, this guy came on a jet ski. So the jet ski now, you had one guy driving and there was a guy in the back. He said the guy in the back was so big that he thought the jet ski was going to sink.
Yeah,
it was like
leaning back like that?
Up in the air.
Yeah.
This guy got off the jet ski, the thing leveled out.
Yeah.
Okay? Big man walks up to my friend, he's like, yo, and drops a bag, kicks it at his feet.
Yeah.
He turns to him and said, I want you to run back to your room. Run! So my friend is like, yo, pick the bag up. Usain Bolt. So I'm in the room, man. I see my man come to the door. I was like, yo, what's wrong? He's like, yo, I just had the most freaky experience.
Yeah.
I had Andre the Giant as a black man.
The Bohemian
with dreads.
Andre the Giant. Yeah.
Give me this bag, and I'm like, oh, let me see the bag. Yo, it was one of those Ziploc bags that were like this big.
Yeah.
And literally, it was like my man just broke off the branches, like, and put them in a bag. And just stem, everything. It was like
a tree. You got a half a tree.
I asked him for trees.
The actual half a tree.
He gave me trees.
He gave you a full tree.
Yeah. But we didn't have any papers.
This is the part that gets funny. This is where we were talking.
So we go around the island and we can't find anything.
Yeah.
So it's like, what do we do?
Like no cigars? You couldn't get a cigar?
No, nothing, guy.
Yeah.
Where we were?
Yeah, Bahamas not known for cigars and shit. They don't have all that. Yeah.
They didn't have anything there. Yeah. So it was like, but even the cigars are different than here.
Yeah.
It's like here.
Well, there's the cigars. Yeah,
they're actual leaves.
Yeah.
When you unwind them, they unwind.
Apart. Yeah, they fall apart. Yeah.
So it's like, yo, what do we do? So we got cigarettes.
Yeah.
And we
you start rolling them in your finger. Yes, I know those techniques. You get a cigarette, you roll it out in your finger.
Put it back in there.
All the tobacco comes out.
So we smoke.
Yeah.
And then it's dinner time. So we had this joke and we kept saying the word "dutty."
Yeah.
For no reason.
Well, everybody.
But so now imagine.
I still say that.
We're fried out of our mind.
Yeah.
We go
eat some good Bahamian weed.
We go eat dinner.
Yeah.
And we see the sign on the rice says "Dutty rice." Yo, we lost it, guy. We're like, "Dutty rice." Okay. Now, me.
Yeah.
I was in this I don't even know what kind of world I was in. But my bright idea was I'm going to get dessert first. And I'm going to put it on my table.
Yeah, you were fucking high
and then I'm going to get my dinner.
Yeah.
But my dessert, what I did was I stacked every piece of dessert that you had on the table.
Yeah.
And I formed a mountain.
Yeah.
And then I covered it with whipped cream. And then I put a cherry on top.
This is a pure high people thing, man.
I put a cherry on top, right?
And that cherry on top.
I put it on my table.
Yeah.
Okay. And I went up and got my food. And we met some people that worked at the resort there.
Yeah.
And like 2 people came and they're just like, yo, I can't eat at your table no more. And they're all like, why? Your dessert's making me sick. So now,
what the fuck?
So the third person was this sexy girl. She worked there. Yo, we were trying to holler her the whole time, right?
Yeah.
So she comes and sits at our table and eats with us. And then she was like, yo, whose dessert is that? And me was like, I don't know. Like, yo, someone must have left it here. Right? And then like literally 5 minutes later, you see me like, yo, I can't let this go to waste.
You're just mashing it up, right? You know the stupidest that happens when you're feeling pretty good. Yo, Caribbean weed though hits you nice though. I remember
the story's not even done yet.
Oh, it's not done. Fuck you. So you mash up the thing.
So
not the thing. You mash up the food. Yeah.
And I go back to eat again. Okay.
Hi, motherfucker.
When I come back to my table, the table was clean. Okay? And I'm looking at my friend like, yo, what happened? And then the girl wiping down the tables, she comes back, she's like, I'm so sorry, but I really thought you were finished.
After all. You're like, you fat fuck, you're gonna eat some more?
Pretty much.
What the fuck?
Yeah,
that's your weed story.
That's my weed story.
The weed story, yo. No, mine, I was in Tobago for a wedding.
Right.
And all the friends were there.
Right.
You know? And it's funny, it was on Sunday night, it was like a street festival they do, and it's called Sunday School.
Right.
It's real cool, man, like a nice thing. But the thing is, I'm not sure what was going on with it, or if just a certain time that there was no bars open.
Right.
Like there was no booze, and we didn't really know what it was about.
Yeah.
So we were like, what the fuck, man? Like, you know, we're a bunch of people who like our coffee, right? Like, we're like, what the fuck? And we didn't have like a bottle of anything or nothing like that. Or what we had amongst fucking like 15 of us was not enough. It was just like a little shot, and we were like, well, what the fuck, man? We don't feel nothing.
Yeah.
So we're like, well, what the fuck? We're here, man. Let's ask around, see if anybody got some thing. And they're like, well, how are we supposed to find? We're just like, just follow your nose, man. It's like a Fruit Loops commercial. You know, just follow your nose. We thought we got a little whiff of something somewhere. Like, it didn't take like 10 steps.
Yeah.
And you got like a whiff.
It's like, just walk to that corner.
Yeah. And we saw some guys and we're just like, yo, man, does anybody know where we can get something? The guy was like, yeah, man, I got you.
Right here.
What do you got? He was like $20 American. We're like, all right. And we figure we're going to get like, you know, like maybe like a solid enough for like a little 2-paper thing to roll up and we can all take a few hits. Bam, we'll feel nice, whatever. Yo, my man come back, same story. Fucking, not the big ass bag, but like the freezer bag. A Ziploc thing.
Yeah.
The man came back with a fucking Ziploc bag. I might be over remembering. It might be a little less than that, but it was still a lot of fucking weed.
Well, more than you could have handled.
More than we could have, smoked at the time. And we were leaving like in a day or two, so there was no way we were getting through it.
Yeah.
But, so we just fucking, now we have this fucking big ass bag of weed and nothing to fucking roll it in. We were like, yo, where the, there's no stores open. It's a street festival, so it's just people with booths or tables selling things and whatever. So we're like, what the fuck? Luckily, I smoked cigarettes. Or I don't know if there was somebody else. I don't know. We bought, I can't remember. I think I had the cigarettes on me. You know, after trying to figure out papers, we just realized we could just fucking do the roll. Yeah. You know, you put the cigarette in your fingers, you roll it like this.
Take
all the tobacco falls out. Stuff a whole bunch of weed right back into it. Me. Bang. That shit, that went off. Yo, and that was some of the best fucking weed. Yo, we had the best time. The thing is, this street festival also didn't have a whole lot of music or anything like that. But we found one corner that was playing music. It was like close to like the bathrooms. Yeah. They had like this, you know, they had like a huge, it's kind of like a bathrooms that we'd see at like a beach here in Toronto. So it was like, you know, the big bathroom to go in this way, but in the center of it was all like empty. Yeah. You know what I mean? So they were playing tunes. So now we're feeling nice. And we just went in between the bathrooms. Yeah. And we're all dancing up because the soca music's playing. Oh, yeah. So we're dancing and there's reggae mixing into it and stuff. It was clearly like a CD, right, or something that was like a 2-hour CD just all mixed. Yeah. And we started dancing, but when we started doing that, people were like, "Yo, look at these guys!" And then all of a sudden, a party started in the little in between part. You know, Juve. That was nice.
Party on the
road.
Not sure.
I think it was actually, again, my memory of that part might be a little bit skewed. Right. Because I was feeling really fucking good. So I'm not sure if there was a party going on already, but I know we just showed up as a group.
Feeling nice.
Exactly, and just started to dance. and then I remember just pure people dancing around us. And it was fucking, that was again, don't quote me on the exact thing. Anybody who knows me and was there and watches this,
stay out of the comments.
No, put it in the comments. Correct me, because my memory might not be fully correct on that whole story.
Put it in the comments.
But that was the actual gist of what happened that night. We couldn't find anything to drink. We smoked weed, and we ended up finding where music was playing, and we started dancing. And the whole time I'm walking down the street to where the thing is, the weed was so good. All I felt like was you literally felt like I was just floating there like this, and my head was just there, and it felt like the room, or the street, was just passing me by. And you just I look sideways, and I look sideways like this, and everything was passing me by. Felt like I was floating down the street.
Like you're on one of those escalators at the airport?
Yeah, exactly.
You're just like walking.
Yeah, and everything is just passing me by. She keeps on passing me by. Yo, some Far Side guy. Oh, remember that? Remember Your Mama?
Yeah.
I'm very abruptly switching subjects, going to the Far Side song Yo Mama. That's one of my favorite fucking tunes, guy.
Your mama's so fat. Yeah. How fat is she?
Yeah. We used to just back in high school, we used to all like, you had to have mama jokes in your back pocket.
Oh, trust me, guy.
Mama jokes or sister, like it was always like mama, sister, like those type, like family type of jokes. Yeah. So you had to have a couple in your back pocket, because inevitably you do something, you just come in and you'd be like, "Yo, guy, hurry up! You tell your mama to hurry up," and then bang, it starts, and then everybody fucking throwing in a mama joke or two.
It's like not.
Who's there?
Joe.
Joe who?
Joe Mama.
Yeah, that's just hilarious, guy. Like we had mama jokes.
It's like what does that even mean? Joe Mama.
Joe Mama.
I don't even know, but you know what? Every time I said it,
it's loud.
People were just like, whoa! And you're just like,
my daughter's hard on the knock jokes right now.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I showed her one, and it's stuck. She fucking loves it because it has poo in it.
Well, all kids.
So, like, it goes like this. I go, knock, knock.
Who's there?
Europe.
Europe who?
You see? He's a Europe poo. And then the one I showed was this lady saying it, and she's doing it to her husband. Apparently, like, on TikTok, she does this all the time to her husband. Asks these, like, knock jokes or questions that make him say things.
Yeah.
And when he says, you're a poo, she just starts laughing. She's like, I'm not a poo. How dare you? And but the thing is, she's laughing so hard when she's saying it that it's really funny. She's a little bit of a heavier set girl, and it's just funny her voice and the way she laughs.
Yeah.
Yo, I can't stop laughing at it. And then he tries to leave. And she's like, no, I got one more. And she's like, knock, knock.
Who's there?
I eat mop.
I eat my poo.
And then she just dies. She just starts dying. I eat my poo. So, so Noelle fucking loves it now. My daughter, she's 5. And because it has poo in the joke, that's it. She's like, she tells the joke to anybody who will listen. She's waiting to see you. Because she's like, I have to tell Uncle Jay this joke. I have to tell, now you can't tell her that I get it. You have to act surprised.
Okay.
But she's dying to tell her Uncle Jason that these poo jokes.
Jokes.
And I'm the best dad ever, letting her run around telling knock poo jokes to everybody.
That's okay.
I think it's hilarious. Kids like poo stuff.
They do.
Yeah. Like, you just have to say it and she'll laugh.
Like my son has those little poo emoji, but it's like a squishy.
Yeah. No, those
and they stick places. So like I'll come into like the living room and there's shit on the ceiling. And he's like, you think it's so funny? And I was like, yo, dude, it's not funny.
Yeah.
Because I gotta go up there and peel it off. Because he did that before.
Yeah. How do you get it up there?
You know how you can buy these like things in like, Walmart, Canadian Tires, and those little tuning machines.
Yeah.
But they're sticky.
Oh, so he just whips it up.
So he throws it up there.
Yeah.
It stays there.
Yeah.
And it doesn't. We had one up there for 6 months.
It didn't fall down.
No, guys.
No, that's good for a Walmart fucking thing.
No,
man.
guys.
Shout out Walmart.
Not a sponsor.
No,
not good for my ceiling.
No, I guess
now there's a spot on my ceiling because that shit's been up there for so long that it gets dirty around it, and it's just like, yo, you take it off, and it's like, yo, why do you got a spot on your ceiling?
Noelle,
that's poo. It's
Noelle,
no, it's clean. It's poo.
Dying for me to get her this toy. Like she has a little stuffies and whatever too, and there's this. I ended up getting her this cat that just you attach this stick to it, and it's like you're walking the cat. And it makes meow. But guess what one she wanted? The dog that poos all the time. There's like 7 of them. And she wants the dog to... I'm like, why do you want the poo one?
I have that.
The poo dog?
I don't know if it poos, but I have the dog that walks on a stick.
Yeah, well, it came from Walmart, and it comes on the box. It's something that poos all the time. I'm like, no, we're not buying the fucking poo dog. And she's like, why? I want that one. I want it so bad. And I don't know why I stuck to my gun so hard with this, and now I'm letting her walk around telling poo jokes.
Yeah.
But
remember the Garbage Pail Kids?
Yes, guy. Oh my God, the cards.
Yes.
Yeah, the Garbage Pail Kids cards.
So they used to have one with
those are wicked. Shout out, yo, if you guys remember Garbage Pail Kids, comment.
So they're like Cabbage Patch Kids, but they're Garbage Pail Kids.
Yeah.
And they had ones that were throwing up and pooing, all that kind of stuff. Dude, I used to have
guys from the junkyard, guys from the
stack of those cards.
Yeah, I had a ton of them too. Garbage Pail Kids was huge. I bet you, if anybody has any of those like original things and they're in any kind of good condition, I bet you those are worth so much right now.
Trust me.
There's some like 80s person who wants to collect them.
Like us.
Yeah, exactly.
Just be like, yo, you got Garbage Pail Kids?
Yeah, if it's cheap enough, I'd buy those. I'm gonna go look it up now. Now that you brought that shit up. When we're done this episode of stuff, I'm going to go online and look up, see if I can get some old Garbage Pail Kids. And we'll show them here on the thing. If I can get it for cheap, I ain't fucking spending thing because I ain't made of money, But
no, you're not.
Well,
I thought that was a
no. I'm made of Jello, guy.
I thought that was a 20.
Yeah, see, you do that, and now my stomach won't stop jiggling for like. But I am working out again.
Huh? This guy, pinnacle of health.
I am the pinnacle of health, buddy.
Well, then you should be like...
Everybody wants to look like this.
Shit in 20s. Or 50s.
If I was the pinnacle of health, I shit 50s?
Yeah.
Nah, man, I just wipe my ass with 50.
This guy just drops loonies.
Just wipe my ass with a 50.
Ding, 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 ding.
Yo, I remember one time we were in Trinidad for Carnival.
Right.
Me and my boys. And one of the guys, we were going, because the people from Trinidad, we're in the lineup to buy bacon shark. Right? The fried bake with a fried piece of shark inside and all the fucking seasoning and everything. Fuck, it tastes like my mouth's watering talking about it.
Good shit.
It's good. So we're trying to buy a bacon shark. And we're going, and it costs, I don't know, I can't remember what it costs, but it costs like, let's say $10 Trinidad money, TT.
Which is 25 cents Canadian.
Yeah, it's like $2 or something.
Pretty much.
But I can't remember what it was. Maybe it was $20 or something. Anyway, whatever it was, the Trinidad money. But the people from Trinidad were vexed because they marked up the price clearly because we were inside a carnival party.
Right.
So we're inside the party. The guy inside is selling them so marked up because there's so much tourists. So it was basically a tourist price. So the people from Trinidad were so mad. And we were like, to us, it wasn't really anything. It wasn't any money. They were like, $20 TT. And we're like, because we're walking around.
It's $2.
Yeah, it's basically $2.
You know?
And I remember, one of my friends, or I don't know if one of the dudes that were there with us was just like, yo, I wiped my ass with $20, guy. Like, he just said it.
Yeah.
You just said it out loud, and I was like, yeah, but why are you gonna do that, man? You're gonna make all the fucking Trinity people vex at us. But we couldn't stop laughing because he just said it so funny because there was so much complaints that was happening about how high the price was. I think they probably were used to paying like $5 Trinidad money, but it was $20, and they were like, what the fuck, man? We're trying to eat, and you gouging up the price like this?
And he's like, I'm trying to eat.
Yeah, and he's like, cares, man? I wipe my ass with $20. So that shit stuck for a long time. I still end up saying, yo, I wipe my ass with $50 bills, yo.
You shit hundreds?
No. I shit corn and fucking chickpeas and stuff.
So Dave,
yo,
guess what movie I watched this weekend?
I have a feeling this story is gonna be a fucking corn and chickpeas.
So I was watching Justice League.
What movie did you watch?
Justice League.
It's
my favorite movie.
I don't know.
Movie
review time.
My favorite part of the movie.
Jay and Dave movie review.
So, Superman.
I forgot the jingle.
What jingle?
I just did it. Now you can go.
Okay.
Didn't we do a jingle last week? Didn't I do that jingle?
I don't know.
Yeah, we did the jingle. That was the jingle. The jingle's done.
We did?
That was the jingle.
That was the jingle?
2 weeks ago we did a jingle.
I don't remember.
Jay and Dave movie reviews. Go.
Okay, so now we got this intro out of the way, this jingle, this Mr. Jingle. So Superman.
It was there. Wait till you watch the episode.
Yeah, okay. I'll rewind it and see this jingle.
Yeah.
So, anyways, Superman. Okay? He's dead.
What movie was this again?
Justice League.
Okay.
They resurrect him. Okay?
Yeah.
He comes to. And he doesn't recognize people. And they try to, calm down and subdue him, right? So, they run up to grab him. Okay? And then it's like...
What does he do?
So he grabs George from Wheezy. Says, moving on up! Right? And then, Red Fox comes out of nowhere. He grabs Red Fox. Then all of a sudden, Sanford and he's like, yo. And all this is happening right now. The Flash, he's running. And then, he does the look. He's like, dashes George. Yo, go meet Wheezy. Sanford and Son, kick your ass to the junkyard.
Go meet Elizabeth.
Go meet Elizabeth.
Elizabeth.
And then...
I'm coming.
Almost clotheslines the Flash. Like, you ain't fast.
You remember that when Sanford used to be like, Elizabeth.
Yeah.
I'm coming.
Yo, that was my favorite show.
That show was fucking hilarious.
Oh, man.
Oh, my God. Well, is that the end of it?
Red Fox.
Should I end it with the jingle, too?
Sure.
Jay and Dave movie review.
Are we going to trademark and patent that?
Yeah, that's the jingle. That's the jingle for the Jay and Dave movie review.
Should I get some music? Should I put some?
Nah, man, that's it right. That's class. That's gold right there.
Edit some music into that.
Nah, man, don't edit that shit at all.
No, we gotta make it into
absolutely perfect.
No. We have to make it into an official jingle now.
No, it's absolutely perfect the way it is because it's gonna change every week. I don't know if I'm gonna remember the exact jingle.
But that's why we're gonna. I'm gonna clip it.
Don't edit me.
I'm gonna edit you.
No.
I'm gonna take your face out so that people can watch.
Oh yeah, we've already established. He already established. I look better pixelated. I don't know what he's talking about. 200 pounds of fucking sexy. That's my hashtag. You guys
remember that?
Go figure it out. 200 pounds of sexy.
You know what this reminds me of? Did you ever see that commercial where I think it's like is it a drugs commercial? Where the girl's in her room and I think she's trying to sneak out, but then there's like this dude and he's in this big suit and he does this dance.
No. What the fuck commercial is that?
I don't know. But he does the jazz hands.
He's doing jazz hands?
Yeah, he's doing jazz hands, and he's wearing like a I think it's all black or all white suit. He's supposed to be like, I don't know what he's supposed to be.
Oh, like, and it covers his face and everything?
Yeah,
like the thing?
And she's like, the parent.
Oh, yes. I think it sounded more familiar now. Yeah.
She walks into the room, and I think the kid is trying to sneak out or something.
Yeah. And he's trying to block her from seeing it?
He does the jazz hands. And I'm like, yo, this commercial's so awkward because, yo, this dude is like, he's just doing jazz hands.
Yeah, those ones are the best commercials to me. That's us and our ad reads. Listen, if anybody wants to sponsor us and wants these two guys, look at our ads, look at our shorts in the thing, man. Go onto our social media, check out. Look how amazing we are at reading ads. We don't have anything to read yet, but we make our ads and we only do one take.
That's right.
If you send it to us, just know we're gonna do one take and we're gonna figure it out and we will sell your shit. You just have to send us money. Do it.
Or free shit.
Go it.
Now.
Or free shit. Yeah. Free shit. We'll take free shit too.
You know?
We like chicken wings.
Wings.
Apparently we like weed. and what else do we like?
Chicken wing.
Coffee.
Chicken wing. Chicken
like coffee?
macaroni.
You can send us some fucking collectible shit.
Yo, you can send us whatever.
We'll take. Well, basically, we'll just fucking take anything.
We'll take anything.
Yeah. Send us fucking whatever. Send us.
I am not picky.
Send us 2% milk. Bags and bags of 2% milk.
Why?
I don't know. You said anything. I'm just.
I don't want no damn milk.
Oh, okay. Anything but milk, apparently. Like, Jay don't want no milk.
No, man.
But, just send it to us anyway.
You can send me the cash cow.
We'll take it.
The cash cow.
Cash cow.
But no milk.
No.
No dairy.
He's like,
I'm lactose.
Yeah, he's lactose. That's right.
I am lactose.
You know what? Don't send the milk.
Don't send the milk.
For my toilet's sake.
Yeah.
Don't send the milk.
For Dave's sanity.
I can't sit here.
You want to see me clear out a studio? Give me some milk. Give me some milk.
All right.
Ixnay
on the milk. But we will read your ad. So you milk company, like Dairy Farmers of Ontario or whatever, send us some fucking money.
Yeah, exactly.
And we'll read your ads.
I can have cheese. So they can send cheese.
Send some cheese. So
no milk.
We're all down with the cheese.
You give me milk and it's like bombs over Baghdad. Bombs over Baghdad.
Yes.
Boom! You want to see me clear out a room?
Yeah. That's a song, by the way. You fuckers who don't know. Don't say that he's being racist or anything like that.
It's Outkast.
That's an Outkast song. Motherfuckers.
I just listen. I'm trying to reference that
we make a lot of 80s
drink milk,
80s, 90s.
My stomach goes nuclear. Okay? Like nuclear reactor just on the fritz.
Lights start to blink, red lights are
when that shit boils over,
there's
literally boils over.
There's this place will self-destruct in T-minus 3 minutes and counting.
It's like a volcano.
Yeah.
And it erupts.
Yeah, you just see it.
And the lava comes out.
Yeah, the fucking ground starts to rumble.
Yeah. Don't touch the lava because you'll get bun up.
Yeah. You just got to evacuate the area.
Yeah.
Because what happened, fucking...
The dark cloud.
Same thing that happens to, Montserrat or whatever. The whole island's gone. Yeah. This guy just fucks up an island. See, what people don't know is Jay was on vacation that day.
Whoosh.
And he drank some milk by accident. They put milk in his coffee.
Yeah, mushroom cloud.
And he fucked up the whole island.
Mushroom cloud.
You displaced all those people. You did all that stuff. That was Jay on vacation in Montserrat. Fucking guy. They blamed a volcano. They ended up blaming a volcano, but that was actually this fucking guy.
I told the...
No milk.
I told the hostess.
No milk in my coffee.
I don't want any milk products unless it's cheese.
He warned them.
And,
Yeah. And so he shut the whole fucking island down.
Light the fuse.
Yep. That was that hostess's fault.
Yep. Like the one who cleared my table when I wasn't done eating. Your fault. Go it.
Go it.
Go it.
Go it. Oh, shit. That was a good segment, too. We should pause.
That's what I say. We should listen to our sponsors.
Yeah, we should, actually.
Sponsor. Sorry. Our sponsor.
Sponsors, guys. Sponsors. Maybe by the time this episode airs, we will have plural.
Some birds.
Sponsors. I keep hearing this ticking. I don't know what the fuck is going on.
I don't know.
But anyhow, now, here's a word from our sponsor. Yo, what up? It's your boy Dave.
And I'm Jay.
And we're doing another quick video.
That's right.
Like we always do. Pointing to send you guys over to bigtings.com.
Come check it out.
Yo, go check it out for all your Jay and Dave merchandise needs.
Hats.
You don't even have to buy Jay and Dave stuff.
T-shirts.
There's other stuff there too that you could buy to support. Come on, support
paintings.
Local business. Support local black business.
Come on, yo.
Get on there and do it. Go buy some sweaters, go buy some hats, go do whatever. Support the show, buy the Jay and Dave stuff. There's a lot of shit on there that's good. There's the mugs. There's everything. You know, you can get whatever you want. You can even email in and request some stuff.
I got a new face.
And it'll be made.
Look.
Boondocks. You can get some Boondock shit. Look at this fucking guy. Even our ads have to go to shit. I don't know I don't know why. But anyhow, go to bigtings.com. BIGTINGZ.com.
Check it out.
Check it out. And as always, tell your mama.
Biatch!
From that very short break.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Remember when Mace did a version of that?
Yes.
That was dope.
Yeah, that was dope.
Yeah, that was actually good. He took some time off, and I think he came back. Did he become a pastor, or did he become like or something like that?
He took some time off. He became a pastor, and then he asked his congregation if he could go back to rapping. And then he went back and rapped, and then I think he went back to being.
He made one album. Yeah, he made one album. And that was the Welcome Back song. I really like that song. Yeah. It came out well.
And then he left.
He's a millionaire, man. Like he doesn't have to keep rapping, right?
I guess not.
He served his time in the 90s.
Yeah.
You know, he served his time in the 90s and made some huge hits and made his money.
He profited off of Biggie's death. Because as soon as Biggie passed, he was like the next.
He was the next one in line. Yeah.
So.
But he was rapping a little bit before that too. Like, he was in a couple songs. With Biggie in it. Yeah. Yeah, but you're right. He was clearly no Biggie. Of course he's not. Yeah. You know what I mean? But yeah, I guess he was the next one to push in Bad Boy, right? Like he was the next. He got the next push. Once there was nobody. Once Biggie had passed away. True, but I liked him.
Yeah, I liked him too.
Mace like that. It's funny. A couple of my boys, like Chris and Lenny and those guys, they used to make fun of me because I like popular stuff like that. You know, like these guys, they listen to like real fucking hip hop and rap and
underground,
stuff, underground stuff, and you know they were all about the lyrics and stuff, and I was about like the poppy music that had the good beat and the Puff Daddy shit and whatever, you know.
In the club. Pop bottles,
exactly. I like some of the underground stuff too, and I did listen to a lot of it. But when you go to the club, that's not what I want to hear because it wasn't
dance music.
I couldn't go bubble up on a girl to some of that stuff, and couldn't. And if you're talking too much real talk, how do you bubble up on a girl anyway? Talking about some of the real talk things. You know what I mean?
Well, I mean, I've bubbled up on a Wu-Tang song. You just force it.
Yeah, but if you're bubbling to
Wu-Tang ain't nothing to fuck with.
But you see, you could even make that happen. You could make that happen, and it's not so bad.
You kind of just slide it in there.
Yeah, I guess so. But
make it work.
What was it?
Do it.
Did I have a point?
Good. I don't know.
I don't know if I have a point.
Good. Okay.
Oh, I like pop music. Okay. You got something to say?
Yeah, I got something.
Yeah.
Reggie Miller.
You know what I'm gonna say. You're wearing.
No. But I had to make this one hard.
Yeah.
Reggie Miller.
Yeah.
Ray Allen. Oh yeah.
No, you know what? It's not. Yeah. It's still not hard for me because.
Well, it's still. I had to like.
To be honest, it's a great fucking thing because Ray Allen's got the chips.
I mean, they're both.
He hit so much big shots, Ray Allen, in his career, right? And shots that meant something to the championship too. Yes. Not just this guy who just scored a bunch of 3-pointers and was thinking, there's shots that he made that were integral to the championships that they won.
Yes.
But I'm still taking Reggie Miller. You know me. Just like the Barkley Ewing thing. Like anytime you bring Barkley up, I'm going to take Barkley over almost anybody.
I know, but this is one of those ones where I can't decide.
Oh, you're stuck. You're stuck between the two of them.
Because look, Reggie Miller did the whole score 8 points in 10 seconds.
Yeah.
Ray Allen. Do you remember the finals? They were playing the Spurs. It was Game 6.
Yeah, and Chris Bosh got the rebound.
And they were wheeling out the trophy. Okay?
Yeah.
Because they thought the Spurs had won.
Yeah.
So they're wheeling it out.
Yeah.
Ray Allen, as a buzzer beater, throws that 3-pointer up and ties the game.
Yeah, because Chris Bosh had gotten the shot went up. Chris Bosh grabbed the rebound, turned, passed it to Ray Allen, and stepping back. He caught it, stepping back to the 3-point line, and then and then licked the shot to tie the game.
Dude, that's probably my favorite shot of his all time.
Well, that's a dagger. That's probably his favorite shot of all time too,
because they were
without that shot they lost. Yeah, you're right. That's the most iconic Ray Allen shot because he had Reggie Miller was such a good 3-point shooter, but he didn't have that Ray Allen form. Ray Allen is the form you teach kids on how to shoot. If you want to shoot the exact proper way, it's the Ray Allen.
Tuck in your elbow.
Yeah, that perfect.
Square up.
Absolutely
flick the
perfect
wrist
every time.
Leave it flopping over.
Yeah.
Dangling.
Exactly. But Reggie had good form too, but it seemed kind of wild because of his body, right? Yes. Like he could do it from all kind of angles, getting hit and doing whatever. He always got it up. I don't know. Reggie's my all-time favorite 3-point person, and I watch and like Steph Curry now, and I know what Steph Curry's done for the game. But Reggie, I grew up in a time where I cannot get past how much Reggie Miller was my favorite fucking player, because that's.
I hold him like this. I give the slight advantage to Ray Allen because
chips.
He until Steph Curry, he was the number 1 3-point guy, and like you said, his 3-pointers mattered.
They meant something. Yeah. He hit 3.
Same with Reggie though. Reggie, that's why they're I can't decide.
Yeah, Reggie.
They had big shots.
I don't know. Reggie's one of the guys. Reggie and Barkley. Those are my two guys.
Yeah.
That I wish in their career got a championship because, they're considered in the top 75 or whatever they did this year. The NBA did this top 75, and they're both there.
Yeah.
But without that ring, they still seem like it seems like they're put in the lower tier of that because the people with the championships come first. And these guys are better, than some of those guys. If they just had a ring, it would be something. And I guess there's some the argument against them is that there's something to be said that they couldn't carry their team to the chip. You know what I mean, or whatever. Like if they were that good, they should have been able to win it.
Okay. And they were born in the era of Jordan.
Of Michael Jordan.
Okay, so that's they should have Tanya Harding him? Bust up his knee? He's the greatest of all time. That to me, that era of basketball is the hardest era.
Yeah.
When you think about all the people who played, Karl Malone, Charles Barkley, Patrick Ewing, like Ray Allen,
Reggie Miller,
like Tim Hardaway, like I could go on with names. Like that was such a stacked era of basketball. Like
Michael Jordan,
Akeem Olajuwon,
Michael Jordan, Isaiah Thomas, Magic Johnson's like the greats. The
greats.
Absolute greats.
Magic,
Magic and them had just come out. The era you're talking is just towards the 90s. Right? Yeah. Because Magic and Bird and them were 80s, just into the early 90s, and then Jordan took over. And to be honest, there's a lot of overshadowing because you can name a lot of names, but Jordan just dominated that whole time. You know,
Karl Malone should have had a championship.
Yeah,
he was probably, arguably one of the best scoring forwards of all time.
Yeah.
Okay?
He is.
And this guy never could smell a championship.
Yeah, because the guy named Jordan, he made it to the finals a couple of times.
Yeah, and Jordan
just ate them up.
Like, I feel sorry for, like, who is it? Elo is one of them. I feel sorry for him because he's a poster case.
Yeah.
And Russell.
Which Russell?
From Utah there. Is his name Russell?
Oh, yeah. Is that the guy he pushed?
Yeah.
Like, Jordan gave him a cross and just a little push on the hip.
It wasn't
came
even
back.
that much.
No, I mean, it wasn't nothing illegal. In my mind, it wasn't anything illegal. It was a cross back with the push.
No, it wasn't a push. It was like, oh, you're going this way.
Yeah.
He just guided him. I don't think he even pushed him. He's like, oh, you're going this way.
Like a step back with the push, and Russell just kept going, and then
swish. And then that's when he does.
And then the next year,
the fist bump.
And then the next year, no, that was on Elo. Elo was when he did the punch and all that stuff.
Okay, Elo.
But and then the next year was when to win the championship, the Utah Jazz, like 3 of them came towards Jordan, and he just dropped it to Kerr at the foul line, and Kerr hit the shot to put them up at the foul line.
Yeah.
The biggest shot of Kerr's career. So, and if he didn't hit that, Michael Jordan would have fucking spree-welled him. You know what I mean?
I like that.
You see that?
Spree-well.
References.
Yeah,
but like Michael Jordan used to hold his players. He's like, all you have to do
is hit the shot.
Is what you're supposed to do. If I draw everybody, hit the fucking shot. And he literally said it like that. Like, hit the fucking shot. Don't miss. It's your job. And I remember that play, like it came to Jordan. He took a dribble. He took a step in. He actually was sort of open enough that he could have shot, and he probably would have made it. But Kerr was at the free throw line,
wide open,
so wide open because 3 players were on Jordan, and he just dropped it to him, and Kerr hit the shot. Boom, championship. Yeah. Like it was like 4 seconds left or 5 seconds left or something like that, And in those days, it wasn't like now. Like now, there's always a chance of somebody hitting in like 5 seconds is like a lot of time.
Yeah.
Now, but in those days when they went up by 2, that was it. You pretty much knew that it was done. And when he hit that was championship point right there. Steve Kerr.
Yeah. And Ray Allen.
That's how poor Malone didn't get anything.
Ray Allen
and Stockton too.
Were Jordans.
Yeah.
Did you know that?
Did he?
Yes, he did.
Was he signed? Did he like?
I think he was signed. And Reggie Miller wore up-tempos.
Up-tempos.
Remember those?
Oh, yeah. Well, I know the up-tempos because I wore Reggie's shoes because I thought I wanted to be Reggie.
They were nice, though. The
up-tempos were nice, man.
Very nice.
Yeah.
And the Jordans...
Didn't Reggie wear one shoe that had, like, all these fucking, like...
Yeah, like, it was an up-tempo.
That was the up-tempo one with all the sort of, like, wavy designs on it?
Yeah.
Yo, I love those shoes. They were heavy, though, man. I remember I wore them to play ball.
Yeah, because I feel back in the day... The shoes were built more for like
holding your ankle. Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, when Kobe came in, it's like, yo, we're wearing running shoes.
We're wearing low cuts now. Yeah.
It's like this is better for your ankle.
Yeah, we'll tape our ankle, and we'll wear low cuts, like more comfortable things.
But I feel with the tape, it gave you that flexibility with stability.
Yeah.
Whereas a shoe.
It held you. It fucking held your...
It held you. So I feel like those guys, when they're doing their crossovers, would benefit from the low cut so they can make a quick V cut.
Right? Yeah. Because I remember wearing those Reggie Miller shoes, and I was a big Reggie Miller fan, as anybody who listens to this thing regularly knows. But I remember his shoes were so heavy, And I was like, it's just the way they were made. They were nice though. They look good. So I started wearing them with jeans and stuff because they look good with jeans and whatever. I used to wear my baggy jeans, and one foot would be, I just have it under the tongue so you can see the whole shoe.
Oh yeah.
And the other one would be over. You know what I mean? Like, so always like that. So like, but I only wore them out because they were too heavy for me to play ball in. You know, and I tried to wear shoes that were high cut to support my weak ass ankles, and but they had to be a little bit lighter. Yeah. So that I could thing. You know what shoe I ended up wearing a lot for my all my basketball things. There was a game that we had when I played in high school that I dropped like 30-something points or whatever.
This guy.
Yeah.
30 points.
Yeah, I dropped 30 points in one of my games.
Like you're going to poke high. You're
That's me. I played high school football.
I scored 4 touchdowns.
Yeah. I scored 4 touchdowns in a single game, and then do the pose.
Like you're married with children here.
But I did. But I dropped 30 points in the game wearing these shoes. They're Adidas shoes with a shell top.
Yeah.
But they're called a Pro something. But they're a high cut version. They're like a sport high cut version of that shell top, and the shell on the front of it had those lines.
Yeah, I remember those. I mean?
Yeah. So the game that I played and dropped 30 points wearing those. That's the first time I'd ever worn them. Right. I went out and bought 4 more pairs.
This guy is it the player or the shoe?
It's got to be the shoes.
It's got to be the shoes.
Yo, I wore it, and I for a long time, all the way up until about maybe 3 years ago, I made it through the last pair because I slowed down in how much I played ball.
Right.
So the shoes wouldn't get so destroyed. So over all the years, I've been able to keep on wearing
the same
shoe to play ball. All the way up until about 2-3 years ago, I had to retire the last pair that I had bought. Because they finally got like beat up enough that I was just like, and I don't play ball too much anymore, so like, and I got rid of them. And I was like, so those shoes last me from that 30-point game all the way until like 3 years ago. That's how many I bought. I think
crazy.
It was 4 or 5 of them.
This guy, he's lying. He bought out the store. Just went in there and was like, yo, give me 10 pairs.
Yeah, I bought them all the size 10s that they had.
Yeah.
I bought them and I just kept them aside, and every time one got too mash up that I couldn't wear anymore, I got rid of those and I just went right to the next one. And I had black ones and the white. The black ones I had were kind of shiny.
Yeah.
This is weird shine they had on them, but they only had like 2 white ones, and they had like maybe 2 or 3 of the black ones, so I bought like 5. And they were only like $69.99 or whatever like that compared to shoes nowadays.
They're like $200.
Yeah, so I ended up spending like that much, but I got fucking 5 pairs of shoes out of it.
Nice. My favorite pair of shoes playing ball were all gray and red Flights.
The Flights.
And I remember, and NCAA, when I bought the shoes that year, Ohio State's whole team had those shoes.
Mm-hmm. I remember that.
The gray, they were kind of like nubuck.
Yeah, those shoes were fucking gorgeous, man.
Oh, trust me.
They were such like, because you could wear those with jeans too.
You can wear those with anything.
Anything you could wear them with the shorts and wear whatever. Yeah. Those Flights were so nice, man.
And because they were gray.
Yeah.
They matched black. They matched white.
Yeah.
They matched any color. Right?
Anything you were wearing. Those were. I remember. Those are some of the nicest shoes that I think.
Those are my favorite around. Flights.
Were they? I never wore Flights to play ball. Were they nice and light and everything too?
Yeah, trust me, they were nice.
Oh man.
Just like the Garnets.
Yeah.
They're nice. Those were nice. Like I enjoyed wearing those.
Flights. This is gonna be a good.
And what's funny is, because West Indian parents.
Yeah. Okay? Yeah.
So my foot size was at the time probably a 9. Yeah. My mom bought me 10s.
Oh, she bought them a little big.
But it was perfect.
Yeah.
Because they last me forever.
Oh yeah.
Because I just played ball in them.
Yeah.
So I'm like, yo, I don't care.
Yeah.
And I had them for I wore those for 2 years playing ball.
Nice.
Actually.
So you only wore them to play ball.
Only play ball.
So they got to last a little while. Yeah. This is gonna make a good episode. This is a good episode for our posts that we're gonna put on. Oh, yes. You're gonna see some nice shoes on this one. Oh, remember, every time we start talking about shoes, go check out our social media. For anybody who's listening to this on the podcast form, go check it out, because on our social media we post the pictures of the shoes that we're talking, or a little video, or a little voiceover video, or something. We post up the pictures of the shoes that we are talking about on our social media. Go check it out. JaneDave22 on TikTok and Instagram and Twitter and whatever other fucking
Joe.
Whatever other fucking
Joe.
Joe
Mama.
Ask your mama.
Spreewell.
Ask your mama about us.
Go it.
Yep. And remember, go buy your mama a shirt.
That's right. Yep. And your mistress.
Your mistress. Side, do they call them side piece now? They don't call them mistress anymore.
Sure. They call it whatever you want to call it, Dave.
Side piece.
Side piece. My number 2.
Yo, I just did a number 2 before you got here. Never mind.
You did a side piece?
Mash up that toilet, guy.
You did a side piece?
Well, that's what you want to call it. It became a side piece. There's a whole side of a piece.
Oh.
Yeah.
Like the doo-doo on my ceiling?
Yeah. Did you tell them the doo-doo? Was that on air that you told the doo-doo ceiling story?
I don't think so. Maybe I should tell it.
Oh, yeah. Well, just as a reference, the doo-doo ceiling.
Okay, so,
yeah.
You know when you go to Walmart, Canadian Tires, and they got this little, used to be a quarter, but now it's a toonie.
Fucking toonie, eh?
Yeah, what's going on?
Inflation, bro.
Yeah. So, you can buy, these little things.
You put it in, you turn the dial,
plastic ball,
and it comes out, yeah.
So, my son bought this poo. Okay?
The emoji.
The emoji, the emoji, but it comes in this little sticky thing. And he thinks it's funny to throw it in the ceiling. But what happens is that shit don't come down. Yeah. Literally.
That shit sticks.
And we had one on our ceiling for like 6 months. And finally it drops.
Yeah.
I got a circle on my ceiling.
I was telling him that, that's some good stick for a 25-cent. Sorry, I meant a $2 sticky thing that comes out of those machines. If that thing stuck for 6 months, that's pretty good. It left a fucking mark on this guy's ceiling.
We forgot about it.
That's how bad it just became part of the decor.
And the only reason why I think it came down is someone came in and it's like, yo, you have poo on your ceiling.
And you hit it with the fucking broom.
You get the broom. But even when I was hitting the broom, guy, it was like, yo, it didn't want to come off.
Yeah, that's some good stick.
Yeah, I know. Shout out to doo-doo on the ceiling.
That's when he talks about his doo-doo ceiling.
Yeah.
That's what he was talking about. That was an off-air conversation that he referenced on here, so we had to tell it on air.
Just like
to be honest, that funny as fucking
poo coffee.
Doo-doo coffee.
Doo-doo coffee.
Yeah, the doo-doo coffee. We talked about that, I think, on a couple episodes. I referenced it one episode, had no idea what I was really talking about. I had read it in an article or something. And then I researched it a little bit more and spoke on it the next week again, too. But, because it's actually a thing, doo-doo coffee.
No, thank you.
Yeah, no thank you. Fuck it. They make monkeys eat this fucking bean.
Yeah.
And when they doo-doo it out, then they go and they collect the bean out of the doo-doo and make the coffee.
What's that?
The fuck, man. Come on. Let's stick to our coffee, guy. Cheers. Yeah.
We don't need no doo-doo.
Bigthings.com.
Go it.
Fucking doo-doo coffee.
Could you just imagine someone going in the cage and following this monkey? Oh, look, I found some gold.
No, I can't imagine. I don't even... Yeah, how the fuck did the first guy discover that? Because it wasn't in a cage. They're probably out in the wild. What was the first guy doing? This is a question. If anybody knows. What was the first guy doing when he found these seeds in the doo-doo? He had to be going through doo-doo. What the fuck was he doing touching the doo-doo in the first place? Why would you be in the forest, or the jungle probably more likely. Why would you be in a jungle touching doo-doo?
Only one reason. He wanted to make doo-doo coffee.
Yeah, but how did he know the doo-doo thing was in the thing? He had to go.
He followed the monkey.
He had to go. But how did he know that the fucking monkey was going to doo-doo the thing out?
Because,
this gets weirder and weirder. The more questions I ask, the more I'm getting angry.
Because, this monkey was stealing bananas from his tree. So he decided to follow this monkey and realized he was stealing coffee too. And then he's like,
yo, hey. So this guy was like a fucking, what do you call those guys? When you hire the fucking PIs to follow a dude, and he was in the tree with his camera, cha-ching, cha-ching, just taking the pictures, and you seen the monkey take and You know, you get the one picture of the monkey eating a coffee bean, and then you get a picture of the monkey like just squatting and taking a shit somewhere.
And then he's like, a light bulb went off in his head.
I'm gonna check and see if the coffee's in the coffee bean.
He's like, hold on a second, I just seen this monkey eat a coffee bean,
and now he took a shit.
Let me make some doo-doo coffee.
Let me go check it. So hey, I guess you don't research it anymore because you just got the history right here. You just learned something.
Doo-doo coffee.
You learned the history of doo-doo coffee. I don't even know what fucking country it comes from or whatever, but...
Cheers.
Yeah, that whatever PI that was.
Cheers.
This is not doo-doo coffee, by the way.
Cheers. Where everybody knows your name.
Sometimes you wanna go where everybody knows your name.
Doom, 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 doom.
And they're always glad you came. Yo, it's becoming a regular that we're singing. He's velvet, I'm peanut butter. Our voices together are velvet and peanut butter.
You know?
Sounds amazing. We know it. We're gonna start a band soon. We should start a boy band.
We should be the duo.
But we're not. Are we gonna be a boy band? Or are we like an old man?
You know,
we're gonna be more like those dudes that sang on the rooftops in like the 1940s. You know, those fucking
Barbershop Quartet.
Yeah, the Barbershop Quartets. Except there's just two of us. You know,
we have to be in sync. So
we can do it.
What are you gonna do? I'll do the and you do the bop.
Bop, 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 bop.
I don't know. You do it.
That was amazing. It's
copyrighted. That's copyrighted.
Exactly. It's almost like we rehearsed that.
I know, it's flawless.
But we didn't. That was totally made up. We're two fucking idiots. By the time we get to the last segment, our last segments, back, there's some serious fucking...
I know.
Some serious shit.
Juan, what's in the coffee?
Yo, by the time our coffee kicks in and we're on the last segment, we end up talking all this shit.
Like, yeah.
Whoever makes it here, you're welcome.
Exactly.
You're welcome for this last segment. This shit was funny.
Gold.
Yep. To be honest.
Gold.
This guy cracks me up. I don't know how much he's made me laugh today. I was fucking dying today. This was a good episode. Yo, we did good. We do that on air. We're congratulating each other on air for the great episode that we did.
That's right.
And with that, we are going to wrap this shit up. And we are going to thank everybody for tuning into another episode of Jay and Dave. And we look forward to seeing you guys. Oh, there's the crowd. Hold on. I got to tell the guy.
Stuart.
Tell the crowd to simmer down a little bit.
Stuart.
Yeah. But thank you guys for tuning in. We'd like you guys to like this video, subscribe to our channel, push the little bell, comment below, follow our social media, share. Never mind. Share everything, man. Even if you're not going to fucking listen to it. Share the video to your friends. Somebody else might listen to it and like it. We're trying to get out there. Help us get out there.
Please.
Share the video.
Tell your mama.
Tell your mama.
Tell your mistress.
And tell your mistress to share it too.
So tell your side piece.
Do it. Tell the side piece. Isn't that the same thing? Or do you have a mistress and a side piece? Anyhow, whatever. Tell them all.
We're trying to cover all bases.
All those people. Tell them all. But just share it too. That actually helps us a lot. If you guys share it a little bit, and then maybe somebody else might see it and like it.
Because and
they'll share it. And bang.
How's the saying go, Dave? Sharing is caring.
Sharing is caring. The Care Bears said that, didn't they?
Yeah, I know. I stole it.
Yeah.
It's a Care Bear stare.
Care Bears count down. 1, 3, 2, 1.
And my belly just lights up. And then, the light ray comes out.
Yeah, to me, see, mine pizza flies out of mine. Like mine doesn't even light ray. It just slaps you in the face with
my belly.
A pizza and a chicken wing.
Doesn't shine. It just sticks out. We don't have a stare. It's a Care Bear plop.
Yeah. Every time Dave does a Care Bear stare, I get hit with chicken wings in the face.
Chicken wing.
Yeah.
Like a drum?
Yeah. Just pure chicken wings slapping up somebody in the face. But that's how I fight crime.
No.
I eat chicken wings.
Yeah. Tell them that it's just the bones, though.
True.
You didn't get no meat.
True. Yep.
They've already cleaned those.
I cleaned that shit. You know, yeah, you gotta, like, to be honest, I seen a meme of that too, right as we're wrapping this shit up. I seen a meme of that stuff, but like, which one are you? You know, and the chicken bone that's perfectly clean, and then a little bit of thing, and then the ones with like stuff still on top, and then ones with like still meat on it. You know, and they're like, yo, I'm always the number one. My chicken bones are basically clean, guy. I eat everything off of that stuff. I don't I don't leave gristle. I don't leave any of that stuff.
Sometimes he eats the bone. He eats the end.
Yo, yeah, my mom does that shit.
Yeah, my mom does that too.
My mom fucking eats off the bone, eats all the marrow out,
and then spits out
like a little pile of rubble of fucking of chicken bones still there. And I'm like, what the fuck? How did you do that? You know?
Who is that? Who is that guy in Mortal Kombat? Shang Tsung? He steals your soul?
Yeah.
That's my mom with the chicken wing.
Yeah, steal the fucking soul out of the chicken wing.
And then all that's left is the byproduct. My mom ate
fucking chicken thighs, all that, like the big ass bone, everything, man. My mom, you hear all this noise and she's sucking the marrow out of
yeah, my parents do that too, man.
Yeah, man, that shit. I don't go that far.
No.
They need to add another category into that meme. The pile of rubble at the beginning.
I know, because...
You know? Or the clean bone, and then all the bones going on. Because anybody from the Caribbean, I guess, that's from like... Because my boy Akim does that too. Yeah. Akim fucking chews up all the bone and there's this pile of rubble there left over. I'm like, we're going to have him on the show in upcoming weeks. So look out for that.
Get ready.
You want to hear some real shit talk. This boy's a professional.
That's right.
Yep.
One of the original Bring Drinks.
Yeah, man. Yeah, it's gonna be a good episode.
And I got a story about him too. So.
Yeah, man. We'll tell his story. I think he may have already told a story. I think you.
No.
You didn't tell it yet?
I told a story about him.
Yeah.
I have another story.
Okay, we got some stories.
I got some stories.
So we're gonna save the stories for when he's here to tell it in front of him, and hopefully he doesn't get up and clap one of us or something.
It's actually a story of the first time I met him. So.
Yeah. All right. Cool.
It's kind of like Dave's story.
See, something to look forward to. Little
Easter egg.
So you guys tune in. Keep tuning in. Share, like, subscribe, all that stuff. You know. Come check out our social media too.
Go it.
Go it. Go it.
Go it.
Go it. Oh, doing that?
Strike a pose. Pose.
Check my pager. Every time I hear of some kind of pose, remember that was one of the poses back in the day. Check my pager. Yeah. Now it's a cell phone. Yeah. Now it's like a. Now it's strike a pose.
Do I gotta do the Zoolander face?
Oh. Blue Steel. It's called Blue Steel.
Mm-hmm.
Or if you're any girl on Instagram, it's called Duck Face. They do girls with no lips are like
duck.
What the fuck are you doing, man? Just smile. You ain't got no lips. Just fucking smile, man. What the fuck you doing that face for? That shit pisses me off, man.
You know the saying.
There's a whole next rant. Tune in next time.
If it walks like a duck, talks like a duck, must be a duck.
Must be a fucking duck. So stop doing the duck face, you fucking.
Quack, 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 quack. Affleck, Affleck, Affleck.
All right.